Jersey. Okay, just kidding. Hey, thanks for checking the channel out again. Really do appreciate it. Gonna run through, I think, you might not think it's easy, but it is kind of easy. It's being you can do it on the acoustic guitar. Is Born to Run by Springsteen. So yeah, I know we're all familiar with the tune from the album Born to Run from '75. You know, that the wall of sound, the whole thing. So there's a lot going on in that song. You know, guitar-wise, it's probably somewhere tucked in between, you know, saxophone, piano, organ, and everything else going on in that tune. This is now just strictly, you know, acoustic guitar. And if you're a Springsteen fan and you follow him, you know that back in '88, he did a completely different version of Born to Run on the Tunnel of Love tour. And I think it was released, I believe it was in LA. I don't know if it was at the Forum, the over there, or the sports arena, whatever it was called back then. There was two different arenas, but it was in LA. And that tour, I mean, he stripped down. You know, he did a lot of changes that tour. I mean, members of the E Street Band were in different positions on the stage than they had been in ever. He had the horn section. There was a lot going on there, and it was just kind of a telltale sign how things were changing for him and the band. And sure enough, soon after that, you know, he kind of, I don't say he fired everybody, but he definitely went in a different direction with a different band and all that, and, you know, off we go. So, but, you know, his version from that tour, completely different key. And I actually have a tutorial, not a tutorial, actually a video I did with my buddy Frank from the quarantine sessions a few months ago, and the link is right there. If you want to check that out, which was the different, you know, key of G. It was. So right then and there, you know, it was all different. So instead of this high octane, you know, 0 to 60 in your car on Route 9, he stripped it down and slowed it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do how I've been playing it in several different bands of mine. I keep the key the same in E as it is on the album. I don't really slow it down. I kind of keep it moving forward at a pretty good pace. Just playing, you know, the same chords, maybe variations to the chords, especially keeping as many open strings as I can, just to kind of give it the sound of a 12-string or maybe even a second guitar going. So I try to just make it, you know, fun and lively, and it seems to go over well. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, you know, again, I really appreciate everybody checking this out. You know, please like, subscribe. Let me know if you have any requests down below. Would love to know if you have any. Also, let me know if I'm right or wrong in terms of the arena. That acoustic version from '88 was recorded. It was in LA. I just don't remember what building it is down. It's going to bother me. So please let me know. So let's take a closer look at this, and off we go. Okay, so let's take a closer look at how I play Born to Run on the acoustic guitar versus how you probably are used to hearing it, you know, on the album or live by Springsteen. And it follows the same roadmap basically, but I just kind of do things a little bit differently because with just the acoustic guitar, I want to make it sound fatter and bigger. So there's a couple things that I've done and I do on the acoustic just to kind of give it the perception that maybe there could be a guitar doubled up here and there, or make it sound like a 12-string. But it's, again, same key. We're playing the same chords and notes for the most part. The sax solo doesn't exist in this version that I do, so it just kind of, we get rid of it. But it's pretty cool. So basically, again, we're starting off with the E, right? So just the E. And instead of just picking the individual notes, which you could do, I'm just playing, and I just do the E to a suspended fourth. Okay, so instead of doing the individual notes, to a suspended A2, again, that kind of gives it that bit of a bigger, fatter sound. And then going to a B, instead of just playing a traditional B, I actually just take this suspended shape right here, and I just move it up to the 4th fret, the whole thing. So it's definitely got more of a chimey sound to it. So again, E, suspended 4th, E, A sus2, B, suspended. I don't know which one that would be. It's just 2 basically with an added open E and B. I don't know how that would work, but and then what I do for the turnaround here, something a little bit that I just kind of figured out on my own too. I will go from that B, instead of back to the E, I go. So now I'm adding my pinky to the B string on the 5th fret, sliding it to the 4th, so that E string is still open. So that's really the intro right there. 3 chords, 3 notes, and it's going to continue through the verse as well. So the verse is the same thing. Typically on the record, it's just strumming that E, and you've got everything else around that chord being played between drums and organ and piano and everything else. You can't let that happen here, so you've got to kind of just chug along with it. So same chord shapes, just playing them a little bit differently. I'm kind of just playing with the chug, you know, just kind of repeated strokes. Okay, you're gonna go into that pre-chorus / chorus phase of things now. And I'm gonna play that for you once, just because to just go through it slowly, I just can't remember everything. It's got to be happening all at once. But it's basically starting off on an A. So what do I do there? I'm playing an A, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, back to the C sharp minor. Where am I going from there? Back to the E. I told you I can't do it slow in my head. It just takes me forever. So E, and then I end it with a D, and I just kind of do some hammers and pulls, just to, again, for more of a turnaround. So again, A. We're going to repeat it for the most part identically. Now instead of going back to that D, we're going to a C sharp minor 7, so no pinky. All right, let's do it again. To the B, and back to your signature E. So let's do that. Let's do that section, that pre-chorus section together, both of them, okay? So again, Sprung from Cages on Highway 9. One time around, let's do the other one. The C sharp minor, A. Wanna know if love is real. And that's your turnaround right back into the next verse, which is the second verse. So again. Right, we're gonna do that again, okay? Okay, stay in that shape for the verse. We're going into the chorus again. Same thing we just went over. The A, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, E, to your D. Back again. A, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, back to the E. Now again, instead of the D, we go to a C sharp minor 7th, no pinky, to the A, to the B. Again, how I'm playing the B here, just that, back to the E. Get to the bridge, which is Beyond the Palace. So there's 4 chords, I guess, best way to describe it, for the Beyond the Palace. Okay, it starts on a D to a G, and I'm playing these a certain way for a reason. I'll show you. Your D to the G. How I'm playing the G is my 2 fingers up here. Pinky is on the high E on the first string. Everything else is open. That's not doing anything just yet. To your A, and it's a C that I play, but I'm barring, instead of playing a C bar chord like this, I'm actually taking this and I'm just playing the 3 strings here. So it's your B, your G, and your D strings. Okay, so and then I'll show you why we're doing it this way. So again, D, G, or I should say G, A, C. Okay, and let me play it for you now. So all I'm doing here is every chord is starting on a suspended version of that chord. So got the D shape, it's a D sus4 to a D. Same thing with this G. Okay, we've got the G shape, but you're starting with it, you're going to have your index finger on the B string. A suspended 4th. Again, just adding that pinky already to the beginning of it on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. And release. And then the same thing we're doing there, we're going to just slide it up to the 5th fret. Right, so it's... And that's the bridge right there. So again, your D, G, ooh, A, I think I should play that twice, the whole, during the whole bridge. And then from there it goes into, this is where actually on the album version now, this is where I start changing things around, being that I'm just playing on an acoustic guitar. It'll go into the, how's it actually? It goes into that. Right, that whole thing with the runs here. So what I'm doing instead is I just kind of go right to an E. And I just kind of randomly picked E, I think only because it's, the tonic note, the root for the whole song. And I just kind of mess around with it. And we play around with that because even when going back into the last verse, even if you've seen Springsteen live, you know that when they're on that E, he's waving to the crowd here, he's waving to the crowd here, he's doing all kinds of things. It's never the same amount of time. So he's just holding that, and whoever the whole band is holding it, and he comes in with the 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the cue. So you could be on this 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're actually going to be right on that E anyway for the verse. The highways jammed, And that's your last verse you're going into right there. And you're going to play everything we've just already played before. So, so you're going to go into, your chorus, your pre-chorus, your chorus. There is a slight variation now as we're going out of this, okay? We're going to be adding a C sharp minor. So we're used to playing... So it's, let me see if I can get this right now because I don't have any notes in front of me. So, you're adding a C sharp in here. And now I'm drawing a blank on where this is going now, actually. Hold one moment, please. I got to go back and look at my notes now for this one, actually. All right, I'm back. Figured it out. I just had to play because I haven't played this in a while. So instead of going your E, A, B, you're actually throwing that C sharp minor after the E. So it's, baby, we were born to run. Yes, baby, we were born to run. Just like us. You play that twice, I believe, if not 3 times. Just listen to the album, though. But that's all it is. So instead of holding that E for 2 measures, A and B, you're now going to be E to the C sharp, to the A, to the B. And that's your tune. Come here.
No.
Say hi. You just seem to have the perfect timing when we do these.
Hello, peeps.
Your favorite special guest back again. So that's it. So that's really the structure of the song. So hopefully this helped you out there. It's really straightforward when you do it on acoustic guitar because you're not really fighting with, you know, the sax solo and the organ and the keyboards, everything going on there. You know, so this should give you a good, you know, breakdown in terms of just really just, you know, kind of the bones of the song and how to do it. So again, key of E though, and you're kind of playing everything for the most part in that key. So hopefully this helped you out. So there it is, my take on Born to Run. Hope you liked it. Pretty straightforward if you can play some open chords, you know, in the key of E, and you know, bar chords are a pain. If you're new to playing guitar, it's not fun playing bar chords. So I don't know how you get around those in particular on this song. So give it a shot, or if you're having some questions, let me know, concerns. But that's how I do it. It goes over quite well, and I'm sure if I did something wrong, somebody's gonna let me know. So awesome. You know, until then, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks very much.